Today is March 2nd, 2024, and I'm on my way to Goodwill. Everybody, it is a Saturday. It is a day that I usually go out and go to at least one. I mean, it doesn't happen every single week, but I like to, if I'm like, you know, having like a relatively normal week, to go out to usually my very local Goodwill, the one that's very, very close to my house. That's also the one with the bins. I will be going there today, but not right this second. The first place I'll be going today is a Goodwill that I don't believe I've been to at all before. Now, I don't know how much that actually plays into things, because typically what I've seen is that Goodwill's in a Goodwill system, like in a regional Goodwill system, all are kind of similar. They all have the same pricing, and they all have like a similar assortment of products, but it doesn't necessarily mean anything. The fact that I'm going to this one, it could have the same stuff that I would have seen in a different one, whatever. Essentially what I'm saying is I'm going to a new Goodwill to me. It could be cool. I mean, it could have good stuff. It could have not as great stuff. It just 100% depends on what people have donated. So anyway, I'm going there because I have to also go to the post office, which is right next to where this Goodwill is. So, yeah. So when I get there, it is my plan to bring in, obviously, I'm going to bring my phone in and film, you know, a little bit of where I'm at, and then I'll provide some voiceover, because I'm definitely not one to just be randomly talking in the Goodwill by myself. So, yeah, when I get there, I'll bring you inside with me, and then we'll see where the day takes us, because I might go to multiple other ones or just these two. I don't know. But stay tuned, and you will find out along with me. Okay, so here is the DVD selection at the first Goodwill. This Goodwill actually had a pretty decent sized selection, and if you can see, I'm not sure where on the shelf they are, but there are some Blu-rays hidden in there. And in my local Goodwill system, Blu-rays are hard to come by. I think I've said it in other videos, but I'm pretty sure that they kind of grab those whenever they see somebody donates them, and they try to sell those on eBay or something. But yeah, two big shelves here. You can see some decent stuff, and a lot of it is not the kind of filler, you know, not the kind of like stuff you see all the time. You know, some of those early 2000s, mid 2000s movies that you just can never seem to escape. So yeah, I have to say I was pretty pleasantly surprised. And I did pick up some movies from here that you'll see at the end of the video. So I was pretty happy with the selection at this Goodwill, and maybe I'll go back sometime. All right, I finished up there, and I finished up also at the post office. So I am now back in the car, and I'm actually going to a second Goodwill. This one I have been to before, but I haven't been there in months, so it's gonna have obviously all different stuff. And I'm not going to say right now what I got. I will show it later, but I did get some DVDs at the first Goodwill. So that's good. And yeah, also I'll check back in when I get to the second Goodwill. Alright, so here we are in the second Goodwill. I did not record a little intro once I got here. It's not a big deal, but it's different than the first clip. So anyway, here we are. Oh, I'm kind of going crazy with the camera. This one was very interesting, and you will see what I mean when I get to the second area. So this is the first area. It's just a shelf. You know, pretty par for the course. Not too crazy in this area. There are some. I'm just taking a look at the footage to see what I can see. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty standard over here. There's always, you know, it's always like 95% like stuff that you've seen a million times, and there might be something hidden in there, but yeah, not seeing too much on this shelf. Feel free to pause, you know, because I'm going kind of fast there. Okay, this is the area that there's some interesting stuff, so definitely pause and take a look here, because you will see some some stuff you don't see every day. I'm not sure, did I have them taken out at this point? I bought some stuff here, and I don't know if I took them out of this this bin. I possibly did. I went kind of fast there, so definitely pause if you want to look closely. Oh, there's another bin here. Well, stay tuned for my haul at the end of this, because I'm not seeing the stuff that I bought, so I must have taken it out, and I was probably holding it because I didn't want somebody to come up and take it. But yeah, there's the kid stuff at the bottom. Bear in the Big Blue House. Gotta love it. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm back. A little bit of a spoiler behind the scenes. The rest of this video was filmed like a month ago or something. I'm just sitting down right now and recording a bunch of videos that I have been meaning to make. And I'm happy about it because I'm getting them out, and yeah, it's fun. So here's the videos here's the DVDs that I bought in this video. I got some good stuff, actually, some surprisingly good stuff. And I don't really recall which store I got any of these at because that was a while ago, but I know that this is everything I got that day. So, number one, Amadeus. This is the DVD 2-disc special edition. This is a movie that I very much have been wanting to see, and I have not seen it anywhere. Like most of the movies that I buy nowadays are movies that I just never really see, because if I have, I've either bought them or I'm not interested in them. That's just how big my collection has become. But yeah, so was really happy to see this because it's just not something I see ever. And I also, just to note, I haven't seen any of these yet, so keep that in mind. This was just a big surprise. Anytime you find anything Criterion at a Goodwill, it's always a surprise. David Lynch, The Art Life. This is the documentary that came out in 2016 about David Lynch. I'd be interested to see this. And my first thought when I saw it is, oh, that I can sell, because I do sell DVDs and Blu-rays on eBay. But I at least want to see it, and if I enjoy it, I will keep it around. But yeah, just again, talk about rare, talk about you never see this in the wild. Anything Criterion. So, Charade, classic movie. Don't know the year, 1953, 1963. Okay, it's one of those 2 years, I think. It's on my watch list. Regrettably, I don't know much about like older movies, other than just that they're supposed to be good. So I want to see this, and I'm happy I found it because, again, a lot of older movies are not easy to find. UHF. This is a movie I've heard about for years. I've heard about the Twinkie Wiener Sandwich multiple times. I've heard from just people talk about this movie all the time. So I had to get it. I mean, I haven't seen it, and I haven't seen it
myself. I haven't seen it in a while, so I grabbed it. These are all $1, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. In pretty much all my videos, unless I mention it, the DVDs are $1 each. Yeah, I look forward to seeing this because I'm pretty much like a comedy. I'll give any comedy a chance, really. So yeah, and I'm sure this has to be good. Weird Al, and everybody seems to love it. So. There's a hair. Okay. Air Force One. This was definitely one that I just got to kind of get the best deal, 5 for $5. But I do want to see it. I mean, it's the type of movie that I think would be fun regardless. This is one that you do. It's definitely not like rare, but I picked it up because to get the best deal. Thor Ragnarok, a movie that I actually have seen. I picked it up just to fill out the MCU collection to the point where there's like a couple missing, I think, that I don't have, but I really own almost all of them at this point. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any that I don't have, so it is just a DVD, but it's just to have so that if I ever want to do a full MCU watch, I just got it, don't have to worry about it. Snowpiercer, directed by Bong Joon-ho, who is the director of Parasite, and I will watch this. I'll watch pretty much anything he directs because I think that he's a good director. That movie was so original and so interesting that I will give anything that he's involved with a watch. So here we go, Snowpiercer. This is an interesting one. This is definitely one that I never see. Gym Teacher the movie. Another movie that I have seen. It's been a long time. But this was a Nickelodeon movie that I did like back in the day. And I think it's not bad, I think. And so, yeah, I just wanted to pick it up because I have no idea when the next time I will see this again is. The Muppet movie. I own the 2011 Muppets and Muppets Most Wanted and Muppets Christmas Carol. Beyond that, I don't know. But here is the Muppet movie. I'll try and get any Muppet. I love the Muppets. I love all the behind the scenes stuff about them and the creators. So, and I've never seen this, so I'd like to see it. And yeah, just very nice to have. This one is interesting because it's a Blu-ray. You don't, in my experience, I see almost no Blu-rays. I feel like Goodwill separates them to like sell online. Jojo Rabbit. Never saw this. Got very good reviews. Won the Academy Award. Not sure, honestly, how much I'll like it because Taika Waititi. I liked. Well, speaking of him, we had Thor Ragnarok. I liked Hunt for the Wilder People a lot. I still don't own that movie. I very much want to pick that up if I can ever find it. Like, I'll take the DVD. The Blu-ray is like insanely rare. Thor Ragnarok, I'm like very middle of the road on that movie. And then Thor Love and Thunder, I didn't like. And I just haven't really liked the direction that he's been going in terms of the movies that he's making. But this movie did do very well, so I am curious about it. And Blu-ray, or you know what? I remember too. The guy charged me, I think, $3 for this, which I'm cheap with movies, buying these DVDs, and so I don't like to pay more than $1. But yeah, he charged me $3. He's like, "Oh, this is a Blu-ray. You can't bundle this in with the rest." $3. Okay, the last one is Ronin. This is just a really highly rated action movie. I don't know much about it other than it's got Robert De Niro. So there you go. So yeah, those are the DVDs that I picked up in this video. Will I make more hunting videos where I actually film the stores? I'd like to. Sometimes it's awkward, or I feel like I shouldn't be doing it for some reason, even though I know tons of people do this and it's not an issue. But yeah, let me know if you enjoyed it. So that has been another DVD pickups video. Stay tuned for more videos, and if you have any comments or questions, let me know. But see you.